What's good? It's JB, and in this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all 3 habits that helped me become a platinum producer at 18. So the first habit I got is to simply just put the work in. A lot of times, it's easy for us to overthink, and you will be thinking that you gotta be perfect, like you gotta have the best equipment, or like you gotta have what somebody else got, like you got a crazy laptop with crazy specs and all that, but like, really, the most important thing for you to really do is simply just to start. If you start now, then you will have results that you can go off of later. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick example. That'll be like if a rapper was saying that they trying to wait until they got money to go to a big studio to try to make a song. But the whole time, you really can start recording at the house. Like a lot of people record at the house. Like Young Boy be making songs at the house. I saw Boss Man D-Lo, he did a song at the crib. Like a lot of major artists just record at the crib. So you really can just invest in the little equipment that you need to just go ahead and start now. Like instead of trying to be perfect with something. The second habit that I got is to stay consistent. So it's this book that I've been reading called A Brand with Purpose. And one thing that I had read that had stood out to me was this right here, and I'm gonna read it out to y'all real quick. So it says, how to be good at your passion. Continuously do it every day. If you want to be great at something, just do it every day. Consistency beats out a lot. Record constantly. When you can, just create. Then present constantly, just create. That's who the race goes to. It goes to the person who is more driven by the creative process, who going to do the work and enjoys the work. Understand that some of the first recordings might not be great, but it just leads to the fact that the 100th recording could be great. You have to stay consistent working. And that was something I actually had read that recently, so it really had got me to thinking. Like, it's one thing to just do something when you feel like it, but if you really want to be great at something, great at what you do, it's really best for you to stay consistent at it. Like at least every week for sure, or like do something that relates to where you trying to get to every day. Like you don't gotta go crazy every day for sure, but at least you have to make some type of progress every day. Like whether there's you got a certain amount of loops that you're trying to make every week, a certain amount of beats that you want to have by the end of the week or the month. Another thing that I do that helps me stay consistent is I stick to 10,000 steps every day. So that's something that I'm gonna do every day regardless of what's going on. Like I'm gonna make sure I get my steps in. Like I don't play with my 10K steps. So I would say find something that you able to do every day and stick to it. Like if you able to do one hard beat a day, stick to that. One hard loop a day, or even 3, you can go up. But like if you want to do a certain amount of push-ups every day, whatever your workout routine might be, find whatever works for you and stick to that every day. So for example, I had seen a short and Future had said that he been recording songs every day.
Is Future ever gonna stop doing music?
Nah, I can't stop doing music. I don't know how I feel. I've been going to the studio every day. I've been going to the studio like every day straight for like 10 years. Even if I have a show, I still do some music. So find a way to record it. I just don't know how to not record, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard for me to get away from it.
So just think about it, like somebody at Future level, like he recording every day no matter what, like no matter what's going on, he making a song every day. And he already like got so many platinum plaques. He already done made it to like such a high level, like he already one of the greatest, but he still record every day. So that says a lot about the power of consistency. And my last habit that I got for y'all is to never stop learning and improving. So like me, for example, I don't know everything. Even though I'm successful for my age and I'm in a small percentage, I'm still always learning and open to taking advice from people. I'm still always listening and peeping what other people doing. Like I'm always learning, cause you gotta think like things change, like times change. So you always have to be open to learning. Itinerary books often, watch videos on anything that I want to learn. I even had seen a video on YouTube of Metro Boomin. He was saying that he still watch YouTube tutorials.
You still watch tutorials, like producer tutorials?
Hell yeah, I watch them all the time.
So I was really surprised. Like, just think about it. Like, your average producer, most people might looking at Metro like he probably got everything figured out. So I was like, dang, like that's crazy. Like he still watch other people YouTube tutorials, even though you would think that like since he got like he done sold so many records and he like down to like one of the best, if not the best producer out right now. Like that's crazy. Like he still watch other people YouTube tutorials and he Metro Boomin, like one of the greatest. So if he's still learning and picking up game from people regardless of who they is, that should let you know something. Nobody is ever too good to learn something. And I'm gonna show y'all some of the books that I done read through recently. I took the cover off so you can't really see it. But yeah, this is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Just got a couple of rules to success as far as networking and getting to know people. So it's basically just rules for success. One book that I really like a lot is this right here, The Wealth Choice, and it's basically success secrets of black millionaires. So it basically gives examples of people that's black and highly successful in their respective fields, and it opens you up to a new perspective of what it really takes to actually be a millionaire or be successful in their field. So like one thing that I had read in here before, it was saying that most millionaires they go to sleep at 11:30 p.m. and normally rise around 5:30 a.m. And then another thing too, it was saying most millionaires are entrepreneurs, and another big thing that was important to the people in this book becoming a millionaire was finding their passion. So there's some advice that I would give to y'all. I would say just try to find your passion and what you actually like to do. So to keep going, another book that I'm reading that I'll show y'all in the video is A Brand with Purpose. This was one that I had picked up recently from Barnes & Noble, and it's called Deep Work. I really haven't just finished it or read too, like I'm like kind of 1/3 of the way in here. This book, Deep Work, is basically just about rules for focused success in a distracted world. A big thing that I had picked up from this book right here, Deep Work, was that it's more important to actually produce high quality work than it is to you just trying to overwork yourself and do low quality work. Like let's say you just making a whole bunch of beats that's trash compared to you actually taking your time for like a couple of hours, 3-4 hours, and you actually making some beats that's actually good. So that's one thing I had picked up from Deep Work. Focus on producing high quality work over just trying to do anything. And the last book that I got in my collection is The Millionaire Mind. So this book, it basically just gives different statistics on millionaires, like whether they marry, what they like to do in their free time, and stuff like that. Plus the fields that they in. And the last book that I got in my collection is this right here. I had seen like the stories Metro was posting, and then I had looked up the book. So this was basically the book. I was like, let me pick it up. So it's basically just inspiration for each day. And another important thing I be doing too is journaling. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Like, look how many pages I done used up in my journal. Like, a lot of things that I done wrote down. Like, just think about like all of these pages right here. Like, if you can see how thick that is. Like, I done wrote and filled all these pages up with goals and things that I done wanted to do. Like me getting my own place, that was something I wrote down. Like a lot of things that I wanted to do and just things I want to change about myself. Like I write it down, and then accomplish it. So I would definitely recommend for y'all to start journaling and writing down the things that you want to do. So that's all I got for today for the main habits that helped me become a platinum producer at 18. Like and subscribe if y'all want more videos from me, and comment what y'all think.